From the trading desk at dailyforex.com, this is Christopher Lewis looking at the upcoming July 13th Forex session. As you can see, I have the euro dollar pair in front of you, and again, for review, I will show you that there was a flag that I had taken as a signal, and you can see that it has broken down. Interestingly enough, it is a 1,000 pip pole, and we do use the pole to measure this move. And with that being 1,000 pips, from the breakdown you measure down 1,000 pips. There's a little bit of debate. Do you measure it from here or up here? I would say here, as it is a little closer to the round figure. And that gives us a nice even number of 115 to aim for. However, having said that, markets never move in a straight line, and we have fallen quite a bit without much of a bounce. This is an oversold market by just about any metric, as it has fallen 500 pips or so just in the last, say, week and a half, going from 127 to 122. We have had a little bit of a bounce late in the session on Thursday to form a pseudo hammer, not quite a hammer for my liking, but close, at the 122 level, and this suggests that perhaps we could see a bounce. Makes perfect sense because, go ahead and clear this, makes perfect sense because we are coming up on a Friday, and a lot of traders don't like to take and carry positions over the weekend. Having said all of that, 123 is an area that could produce a bit of resistance, and I would be more than willing to sell there on signs of weakness. And 124 is definitely a much bigger area. You can see 124 to 125 is actually more of a thick zone, so if we can get an even better pop, I'm even more interested in selling at this point. I still believe in the 115 level, but I don't think it's going to get there right away. I mean, this is the euro we're talking about. There are a lot of central banks out there manipulating this in their favor. There's a reason why 130 kept being bought up. It was being bought up by Asian central banks. We don't know what's happening now, but there are enough people out there that have an interest in seeing the euro rise, or at least not fall so quickly, that it will continue to bounce around. Alternately, if we get a break of the lows from the Thursday session, that just shows an acceleration. Should send us to 120, and of course 120 will cause a reaction. It's every 500 pips or so is a pretty big deal in most of these currency pairs. So having said that, I think I could be giving very similar analysis when we get down to 120. As far as buying is concerned, I don't see buying the euro, quite frankly, for quite some time. I think they're probably several years from getting back to where they were before this crisis hit. Even if they find a solution, they do have a lot of austerity, which means slow growth to fight through.